Mike, it is so awesome to be here. I love that we're doing this interview. What's particularly awesome is that I had not seen your office yet since it's been transformed. I had been here prior. So what I'm seeing today is what your patients are seeing, which is a total wow. I am so impressed. I'm impressed from Davlin Furniture to the way your CAs look, to the way you look. Your artwork amazes me, your clean carpets, your lack of clutter, your televisions, the gym, the massage rooms. I mean, it is a total wow. I can only imagine what patients think when they walk in here.
Thank you.
Just so cool. I knew you before this transition, and I think that if I had asked you then, do you have a wellness center? I think you would have said yes, but to me, you just simply can't compare the two. So just briefly touch on what you thought you had before as a wellness center and what you have now.
I thought I had a wellness center. I had bits and pieces. I had components of a wellness center, massage therapy. I had a gym. I had some supplementation.
When I walked in the front door, your office literally exudes wellness. And I want you to share with those listening what you said when previous patients came into the office.
Some of our patients have been in practice 16 years, so have developed long-term relationships, and we still have those patch care patients that pop in, once a year or come back from school. And some of the patients now that are walking into the office that haven't been here since the remodel and the transformation, it's funny, they'll walk in the front door, they'll stop, they'll look around, and they'll actually turn around and start to walk out the door, and my team has to stop them from doing that because it's almost like, what happened here? What's this all about? Am I in the right place? Because everything is so different.
And are you different too? How do you look different?
I'm different. There's no doubt. Physically, I'm different. I'm different all the way across the board. We all go through the program. It's our lifestyle.
Did you have healthcare classes before?
No. Well, I attempted to.
Which workshops do you do now?
We do a lot of different topics. I do twice a month. I do the 8 weeks of wellness orientation, the first and third Thursday of every month.
Fantastic.
That's set in stone.
How do you feel about that when you never did it before?
I feel great. They're a lot of fun, actually, and obviously I have the space now. To Davlin with the remodel and the design. It's much easier for me with the flat screen and things of that nature to give the classes, and I enjoy the classes, and the classes again are all built around everything goes back to 8 weeks to wellness, the program.
Great. Okay, so let's talk a little bit numbers now. Obviously, this was a big expense for you to do the build out and invest into not only your office, but you and 8 weeks to wellness. Financially, how has it affected you personally?
I was extremely nervous.
Okay.
The practice was okay. I shouldn't even say that. I felt the practice was kind of slipping backward quite a bit.
As far as percentage of cash, what percentage cash is your practice now? Because to me, that's a huge reflection of whether you truly have a wellness-based practice of percentage cash versus percentage insurance.
We've been doing the program 7 months, and in the short amount of time, we've changed by 10%.
Excellent.
Now, I really don't know what to judge that on, or I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. But in 7 short months, there's been a change and a shift from cash for insurance by about 10%.
Fantastic. And have you seen your monthly collections go up?
Most definitely.
Do you know by what percent?
We are up 14% over the last 6 months than what we were of the last 6 months last year.
Fantastic. And how about patient visits?
Patient visits are through the roof. Actually, the last 2 months, I'm up over 850 a month, where I was down around 700 a month.
So let's talk about the future. When I first came here, I asked you, Mike, are you going to put a shower in? Because we have one in our office. And you said, no, because my lease is going to be up soon. So where are you thinking you're heading in the future?
My lease is up very soon. I'm definitely heading in the right direction. I would love to stay, but I would love to lease to purchase. I'd love to own my building.
The referrals that you're getting, are you noticing that they're coming from different sources, like medical doctors or other areas that you didn't get referrals from before?
The referrals, we just started working on that. And again, in the short 7-month time frame of the program, we send out to a lot of GPs in the area the pre and post testing with the blood work and their wellness scores. We're starting to see now patients that are graduates of the program. We're starting to see the same doctor offices, so they're getting the same information now multiple times. The 8 weeks to wellness prescription pads are going to help us tremendously with that. So again, these are the things that I see on the back end, just continually to morph the practice to higher levels.
And just as we're trying to improve the patient inside and out, you know, you transformed your office inside out. So I know this was a big investment for you, especially with the equipment, with Glenn David's furniture. Touch on that, of why that investment was worth it. And I know it was an uncomfortable investment for you. So just talk to me a little bit about where you are now with your comfort level with that investment.
It was well worth it. Before I decided to take this leap, I was extremely nervous. I don't, and again, just in 7 months, I don't think about it anymore. It's not even in the forefront of my mind, the investment aspect of it.
So you mentioned that your lease is almost up. You know what's really cool is this Davlin furniture, I believe, moves with you. Is that correct?
Most definitely. And again, that makes it much easier for me when we're able to go ahead and purchase a larger space, that everything just goes with me. So the transition there is very easy.
So Mike, based on that, you told me that roughly you're seeing about 200 patient visits more per month?
Correct.
Is that correct? All right, what I want you to do is, based on your investment with what you did with Davlin and 8 weeks to wellness and your total refab of the office, based on that, how many years do you think it will take to pay off that investment?
Well, I don't think it's going to take years. I'm guessing around 6 or 7 months.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. The last point I just want to touch on is, again, some chiropractors feel that if they head in the wellness direction, they're abandoning their chiropractic roots. And I don't feel that way. I know that you don't either, but just talk a second about how transitioning your practice into wellness, did it enhance chiropractic? Did it stay the same? What did it do for you?
I feel it's enhanced chiropractic.
Okay.
I feel that as a primary care doctor, there's not many primary care doctors out there that are going to take time and energy to teach people how to make a habit change and to make lifestyle change. And I think using chiropractic and getting people to understand, like you say, turn the funnel upside down. The reality is people have a hard time understanding function of the nervous system, but they don't have a hard time understanding their weight or their food that they eat. So I think from that perspective, what it does for us chiropractically is we're able to start to make change with people and then bring them into chiropractic and develop a deeper understanding of chiropractic.
Well, I just congratulate you. I think you're just doing fantastically well, and I can just see you doing better than Dane and I. Now we're going to have to work even harder. I should say Dane, Jerry, and I. So congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.